I'm really curious to see how much backlash I'm going to get before people even watch the video. Hello everybody, I'm Robert Storms. Welcome back to the channel once again. If you're finding me for the very first time, be sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button. That is right, guys. The DCEU is dead. It's dead. It's over with. Never coming back. It's over. It's officially dead. That's because they rebranded. The DCEU no longer exists. Now it's branded as the Worlds of DC, which it makes sense. The Worlds of DC makes sense because they're going to be able to do different things outside the box. It's not all going to be connected to the cinematic universe of the DCEU or what was once the DCEU. So they can go ahead and do this Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie and it be a part of the branded Worlds of DC. But it takes place like on a separate world. And let's be honest, if you're a follower of DC Comics, you know that there are plenty of different worlds in the universe. It's just not one world. DC was really the company that really started this whole multi-universe thing going on in comics. So it only makes sense that Warner Brothers decides, let's go ahead and do the Worlds of DC. We can do one-off movies, and if we want to, later on, we can have them connect. If not, they can just be standalone movies. Back in the 80s, when The Killing Joke came out, The Killing Joke was not connected to anything. Alan Moore went out there, and he did his own story of the Joker and Batman, and it wasn't connected to anything going on in the current run of the Batman comics. So if you're a comic book reader, you're pretty much used to one-off stories that are just one-shots. They don't connect. They're not canon. I mean, Superman Red Sun isn't canon to anything Superman related. So it's not new. It's nothing new, but it's kind of new in movies, sort of. I mean, until the MCU came around, none of these comic book movies were connected. Like, X-Men was not connected to Fantastic Four. Daredevil was not connected to any of them. So this is something that's not really new. However, with the MCU being out and when the MCU being so popular with their cinematic universe and everything connecting, and DC tried, and it didn't go so well. But with Aquaman, Shazam, and Wonder Woman 84, it looks like they're finally in a step in the right direction. But now, with the DCEU being gone, and now you have the Worlds of DC, you are able to do more stuff. You can have your little area that is going to be connected, and you can have your one-offs like the Joker origin story, and you can do different things, and it kind of gives you more creative freedom. I understand that. The Worlds of DC, I like the concept. Don't like the title, because now every time I go to refer to a DC movie, I have to say the Worlds of DC, Shazam, the Worlds of DC, Wonder Woman, where I can say like simply MCU, DCEU. I kind of wish they would have said the new branding was going to be called DC Worlds. That way I can say the new DCW Wonder Woman movie came out or something simple like that. It is kind of really hard to say Worlds of DC. Especially since for the past few years, we've all been saying DCEU. It's kind of embedded in our head. And I think everybody's still going to refer to it as the DCEU. And then the rest of the stuff is all going to be part of the world. And if I do slip up and say the DCEU, just know that I mean the part of DC that's actually connected. I'm talking about Shazam, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, all those type of movies. But I actually really like the idea of them trying to rebrand, trying to do something new. Without a doubt, I think they completely knocked it out of the park at San Diego Comic-Con, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what they're doing next. I want to see I want to see how these movies are going to be. I'm really looking forward to Aquaman, Shazam, Wonder Woman. I think they did a great job. I want to see what happens next. I want to see what the future lies for them, and hopefully they got their head out of their asses and they're finally stepping in the right direction. But I want to know what you guys think. How do you feel about the rebranding of the DCEU, now titled the Worlds of DC? Be sure to leave your comments in the comment box below. Once again, guys, if you're finding my channel for the very first time, be sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button. Until next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.